What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dub. Right there, I just showed you an example of how you will win gunfights when you change your default controller into a Scuf. Because you realize how the X button is to jump. So what you do is you go to accessibility. This is how you change the jump button into another spot on the controller, another button, so you can have more fluidity in the game. So as you can see, I changed my R1. I switched R1 and X. So instead of R1 throwing a grenade, it will now jump. And how you enable it, you just simply enable the custom button assignment. The point of doing this is to make it easier for you to jump while you can keep your thumbs on the analog stick, potentially winning gunfights, maneuvering, evading, looking around your shoulder to see if you see any enemies. As you can see, I'm moving around the map pretty well. I'm not having any complications of having to move my thumb to the X and then back to the right analog stick. Right there was just a prime example of how fast from the get-go you can move around the map with ease. I'm jumping around, showing you that. A couple examples of how when I jump around and then I pop out, I can easily just start shooting and aiming and using my right analog stick to get kills at a faster rate. Alright, right here's a great example of jumping around the corner, potentially surprising enemies as if they were there. Right when you surprise an enemy and jump around the corner, it's way easier to get the kill than just running around the corner, being eye level to them. Right here, my opponent clearly has a shot on me. I'm almost dead. I'm one shot. I'm able to maneuver to the right by jumping with my R1, reload, pop back out, and if he didn't heat wave me, I would have gotten that kill as well. And here's just more examples of me moving around the map with ease, able to jump around as if just predicting where the enemy's going to be by jumping around and then scoping out my area with my right analog stick instead of having to switch my thumb from X to the analog stick over and over again. And right here it is a perfect example of being in the air and aiming at the same time as if you had a Scuf controller. As you see, I'm jumping around looking for enemies at all times. It's a lot harder to kill someone when you're in the air versus them just being eye level to you. It's maneuvering around like that. Most players cannot keep up with that type of movement. So you're already at an advantage. Alright, as I show the last example, this is a very cheap way of turning your regular controller into a Scuf. Instead of buying another controller that's $107, you have an easy way of turning your default controller into a Scuf. If you guys like what you saw, subscribe, like, comment for more. I drop tips on the daily. So peace out. Thank you guys.